Hey everybody, Michelle is here. Just wanted to make sure this is working properly. It appears it is. Okay, so today, 2/16/2023, I just want to share some things, and I mean, that's all I do for entertainment purposes only is share information. Okay. Um, if everybody's paying attention, which I hope you are, I genuinely hope you are, um, how like I've told you that I've missed signs of stuff, that are usually right before my eyes, because of the overwhelm, the intentional overwhelm these people, disturb their sleep patterns, like, ride these trains through sleeping, peaceful neighborhoods and just sound off the horns and do all this stuff to overwhelm people, distract them, make them tired, and always. And when they're in that stage, they can be easily controlled and manipulated because they're tired, sleep deprived. It's all manipulation, and I'm surprised. That's why I'm surprised no one's picking up these signs of that. Is those signs that's what we're faced with, especially now. There's no coincidences to the fact that these trains are derailing and spewing chemicals all over the air, in the water. Those are signs of a civil war, in my opinion, that we're possibly already in. And I suspect we are. It's just we're so distracted and overwhelmed that we're not realizing, our water is poisoned, our air is poisoned, and then the constant noise and sounds. See, I pay attention to what the animals are doing, and like I said, the birds are like forecasters, because if you pay attention to birds, if you have any left, I'm serious, they're like forecasters. They'll shoot up to the top of the branch of a tree, and I notice they'll be looking in all directions, and then all of a sudden maybe two will fly out, I guess, to make sure everything's clear. And then all of a sudden, everybody else follows suit. We could have learned so much from animals. We could have learned so much from animals. And the fact of the matter is, again, you know, I mean, the Civil War, you know, uh, in my opinion, is in effect. Because because if you look at the pictures they put out about what's happening in the war in Ukraine, the images are similar. You see plumes of smoke everywhere, dying fish, you know, the water, the color of the water and the lakes and seas, you know, like in our neighborhood here, I know they intentionally poured uh, uh, affected waste through our communities and other communities too, you know. But of course they'll deny it, and that's fine. You know, I'm good. You know, Yes, I may feel the effects of those type of interferences. With our water, our air, our sound. But you know what? They can't touch the essence. They cannot touch the essence. Okay, and the essence of who I am and who you could have been or who you are or who you want to be, whatever term you want to use, is in the sensing and receiving. And the fact that there's more to just our material. You can do whatever you can do whatever, but you have to remember when you start affecting certain areas of target, eventually that flow of water is coming to you. It's cause and effect. So boomerang, reap what you've sown. And each time you reincarnate, your subconscious mind is going to remind you. It's going to remind you. And some of you, are probably already realizing, that you've been made a fool of in certain respects, used and abused, and by these small handful of people, to do their dirty deeds, and thinking these people care about you. These people can care less about you. That's why they don't have a problem, destroying your community. because again, you target one, you're affecting everybody. We're all in this together, whether we like it or not. And so, you know, the sooner you realize that, and I would not seek retaliation. Retaliation will only affect you, okay, your development and your elevation of your consciousness. You don't seek retaliation. You just see it as okay, and find out how you contributed to all of this, because it's all of us are responsible for this. Whether we want to accept that or not. So be honest with yourself and realize what your involvement was in causing all of this, because we all are responsible for the state of this planet. The state of this planet should not have been the issue per se. This is our home. Planet Earth is our home for us to evolve our consciousness. So if you destroy your home, where are you going? And especially when our vibrational level is just way too low, we would cause chaos if we were to go on other planets, and we'll soon figure that out too. No one, again, the friendly help. Okay, and again, I'm going to ask this question again. You don't have to answer me, but answer this while you are sitting, hopefully, and relaxing and enjoying the moment. When you are on your knees and begging and pleading for help, who are you directing that to? Okay, so if you say you're directing it to God, which is creational energy, and energy. Now, what do you expect from that? Do you expect him to come back in physical? No, that's not. See, once you get to a certain vibrational level, you're going to make yourself, it would be dangerous for anybody of a higher level or a high advanced level to attempt to come in without some type of protection. And a lot of people why would they risk that when it's been millions of years and we still haven't paid attention to these friendly messengers and friendly assistants and friendly whatever that have come through to help us? Why would any other planet risk that? They already know what we've done with our messages to people that have come forward, and what they in our so-called knowledge of knowledge of knowledge, and you had none, and you're giving these, because that's what happens too. Planets all over the universe assist each other, and so they'll show up sometimes on certain planets, get some information, gather fruits, gather food sources, take it back to their planets, and blah blah blah. That's how you work in harmony with the universe, where we assist each other. But no one would dare come back to this planet again after one was destroyed because of the information we provided to them about how we are so in touch with our humaneness, and we were just completely delusional, and and spreading this fallacy about who we are. We have no idea who we are. And anytime, like I said, anytime someone attempted to tell us, we dismissed them or tried to kill them, or we have killed them. That's our pattern. So we're going to be left, this planet, if it doesn't destroy itself in a relatively short time, because keep in mind, each planet has a duration of time to exist before it explodes and go into the black hole. There's only so much time for all of that, and that's why we are in such extreme. This is more extreme than anybody has ever imagined. Let's put it that way. So extreme in our lower development, we are going to be going backwards. And a lot of people on other planets are going to come and visit and say, wow, what happened to those human beings on this planet? Just like we're asking, what happened to the dinosaurs and where are they? Something to meditate on, contemplate. I want to send peace and love. I'll be back.